Hello everyone, it's Colorado8 here, and for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 tricks you can do with Inkling. After starting to use these 5 tricks in my gameplay, I haven't really noticed a lot of Inkling players do these 5 tricks or know about them at all. So I told myself, why not put this into a video and share it to the world? Now obviously, these are just some mix-ups, some really good mix-ups though, but you don't always have to use these things every time you're in the specific situation you're in. But these 5 tricks are really good for Inkling players to mix into their gameplay sometimes. Now, if you want me to make more videos like this, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot, and let's get started into this video. First mix-up I want to go over is using Splat Bomb, specifically using Splat Bomb offstage. As you're throwing your opponent offstage, do a jump Splat Bomb, and this is a very good edge guard for multiple reasons. After you throw the Splat Bomb upwards, Inkling will be falling down to cover low. So what the opponent would most likely do is to jump to not get edge guarded to recover high. But as they recover high, the Splat Bomb will be coming back down to catch them recovering high. Now Inkling's edge guarding is already really good, but when you put a Splat Bomb to cover one option, it puts a lot more conditioning into edge guarding than it already did before. This footage I'm showing you is some of the more basic setups you could do with Splat Bomb going off stage. But as the edge guards get more complex, it's hard for the opponent to find counterplay to this setup. Now the best times to use this setup is at the end of games where your opponent is off stage in a last hit situation. They will not know how to get around this setup the very first time they will go through it. Now I recently started using this in my gameplay, but this setup have a lot of potential. And as Inkling players start to use this more, it can be a very good edge guarding tool in the coming future. Here's some more examples. Alright, so for the next mix-up slash trick I want to go over is Splatter Shot. Now Splatter Shot can really mess up a lot of recoveries, this move right here. And this move can jank a lot of recoveries. Now, most known for Splatter Shot messing up recoveries is with tethered recoveries, for example, like Joker's recovery. I can probably show it right here. Like that. Pretty much, kind of like that. But yeah, this messes up a lot of recoveries. It's most known to mess up tether recoveries, as all the Inkling players know. It really screws up tether recoveries if you like hit them once. Because like, for example, like Joker, like whenever he drifts in, like he tries tether, like Splatter Shot just stops him in place, and it stops the drift and it messes up the recovery. Plus, it's gonna be a really weird situation for the opponent to be in. So yeah, that's just a really weird opponent. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the recoveries that Splatter Shot can screw up really bad. So yeah, I'm going to show them right now. The next mix-up I want to go over is for up throw combos. Now, as an Inkling main knows, up throw to nair to fair is never a true combo. But if the opponent doesn't do anything, up throw to nair to fair will string pretty easily together. Now doing up throw to nair fair at starting percents doesn't really do anything for you, but you can mix up the fair with other moves, for example down air. Nair to dair isn't a true combo, but this covers two options around the opponent. One of the options this covers is neutral air dodge, which is a decently common escape option the opponent will choose. The other option this move covers is doing nothing or the opponent using a move that doesn't really hit you from above, and it will land pretty well. After landing up throw to neutral air to down air, you are plus 10 from your opponent when you both land on the ground, because the opponent has a lot of landing lag after landing the there. So you can combo this into another grab combo or an out smash or a jab for more percent. This works especially well on fast followers like Fox and Wolf. The other mix-up you can do is up throw to neutral air to landing up air, which obviously goes into more nair combos. This works really well when the opponent does not do anything after the nair. Now enough with that mix-up, let's get right into the next one. The next trick I would like to go over is landing down air. Now I already pretty much went in detail what this move combos into, but this move is pretty good to throw out neutral. This move is minus 5 to 6 on shield, which isn't as safe as back air, which is minus 2, but it is still pretty safe for an aerial. One of the reasons why this mix-up is so good in neutral is because it can throw off parry timings for the opponent. Back air and down air both combo into grab at around 20 to 30%, and back air is primarily the move you're going to be using, so why not throw out a down air every once in a while? Another cool thing about down air is that it does a little bit more percent, especially if you do it at the sweet spot of down air, which does 15.1% on the scale, so you're going to be a lot more percent than average from a normal combo. Down air is best used at around 20 to 30% since it does not launch the opponent anywhere, but at around 70 to 80% you can combo down air, it'll boost them up a little bit, to a neutral air, which puts the opponent in a tech chase scenario, which can give you a roller kill. This doesn't work as well on floating characters since they can jump out of the tech chase scenario instead of landing on the ground. Another useful situation you can use with down air is on Battlefield. And another thing about Battlefield is when you try to do an up air below the top platform, some characters will be able to land on the top platform and tech it, and your up air will not connect that well. Double jump down air can work pretty well for covering techs in place, and you can punish whatever the opponent does after the down air lands. That's pretty much all I have to say for down air. Let's get into the last mix-up of this video. The last thing I would like to go over is using up air for taking stocks. The main mix-up I want to go over with up air is whenever Inkling is getting ledge trapped. At extremely high percents, whenever Inkling is getting ledge trapped, she can do a drop down up air to take the stock from the opponent. And this mix-up is especially good at a very last hit situation where you both at like 150%. When Inkling gets off stage and getting ledge trapped, drop down up air will be able to take the stock no problem. Up air is also really good at calling out jumps at really high percent and occasionally for edge guards. So yeah, that's about it of my 5 tips and tricks you can do with Inkling. Once again, these are just mix-ups, so don't overuse them into the match, or the opponent will adjust to those mix-ups for a punish. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, really helps out a lot. Also follow my Twitter down below, link in the description, to see all of my updates and stuff and what I'll be doing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.